it's Steph. Thanks for clicking. This is my 7th update for the 50 Shades of Black project pan. This is the infamous Pantastic Ladies project that was created by Jessica, Amanda, and Cece as 50 Shades of Pink originally. And exciting news, the votes are in. We do know what next year's color is. I can't tell you, but you can go look at the Facebook group and see the poll results and find out which color has been selected to start in 2026. If you are not a member of the Facebook group, you are allowed to join. It's a private group. You just have to answer a couple of questions. It's really just to check that you are a human and can answer them and that you are not trying to sell stuff. So that's how you join. You can do that to look, or if you are not on Facebook or don't want to join the group, you can just wait until everyone else does their intros and see what color it is. For this project though, I do have 35 shades of black remaining. We're going to find out how many are left. I do feel like I filmed this about 2 weeks ago, so I don't have as much progress as I would have hoped. I did use 29 of those products, which is really good. I just don't have a whole lot rolling out, though there are some. First, we're going to talk about the body care. I originally had 8 body care items in this project, and there were 6 remaining as of last time. I did use 4 of those. The first one is good news. This is the Dove Oat Milk and Berry Brulee Plant Milk Cleansing Bar. It was a bar of soap. It is gone now. There wasn't much left as of last time, but this is gone. I'm glad it is. It was a fine bar of soap. It did smell really nice whenever I first got it, though the smell kind of faded pretty quickly, especially after I started using it. I would pay a little bit more for something that had more scent that lasted longer. I do like heavily scented shower products, but this probably wouldn't be for you if you don't, because it does have a strong smell initially. But this is gone. It was fine. I wouldn't buy another one. Next is my Dionysus Goat Milk Soul Keeper. It is a foot cream. I previously have 5 uses on this and I used it 3 more times. I do spend a lot of time barefoot and I should use this more often than I do. It smells like peppermint, and every time I go to use it I kind of forget that because it doesn't say it on the front, but it does and it smells nice and I like it. I am not able to see through it, but based on my very scientific squeeze test, that's where I am right now, which is about halfway, so that's not bad. I am still optimistic that I can finish this. It's just going to take me maybe 3-ish more months or something like that. Then there's my Perfectly Posh Hot Pepper Shebang Muscle Stick. Last time I was trying to figure out why I couldn't get it to roll up all the way. It was rolled up all the way. I've used more of this than I thought. I've only used it twice in the last month though. That's what's left. I keep thinking about it, like I'll go, oh, my legs are sore, I should use that. Or my back is a little bit sore, I should use it. But it's kind of in an inconvenient location in my upstairs bathroom cabinet. So I think about it, but then don't go get it. So I'm going to have to try to move this somewhere else where it's more convenient for me to use. It is still in the project till it's gone. I'm not sure if I'm going to dig it out or not. I might. The last body care product we're going to talk about is the Perfectly Posh Sleepy Sleep Skin Stick. This is the lavender one that helps you sleep, allegedly. I don't know if it does or not, but I like the way it smells. I didn't do as well with this last time. I'm trying to use this every night before I go to sleep, but I only did that 15 times in the last month, so that's not great, but it's still better than nothing. It is still shrinking. I do think I can finish this, and this one I do intend to dig out. The other one I'm not so sure because it makes my hands like tingly when I touch it because it's hot pepper and that's what it's supposed to do. This one doesn't do that, and I would just use it as a hand moisturizer when I dig it out, but this is still in the project till it's gone, and it's going to be a couple more months. I originally had 6 hair products in this project, and I had 2 remaining. I used one of them. It's my Wave Spray. I used it 3 times, and there it is now. I do need to mark this. There we go. 3 seems to be my magic number on this. I would have thought it would be more because it is so easy to use and it does have a visible effect, but evidently I'm only really using this 3 times a month. So while I like this product, I'm not sure if I'd buy another one just because I don't use it that often. So I probably wouldn't actually miss it if I didn't have it. So that's something to think about, but this is still going to be here, and at this rate it's going to take another 3 months. For the skincare, I originally had 12 skincare products. I had 10 remaining as of last time, and I used 9 of them. The first is my Perfectly Posh BFF exfoliant, what are you called? Best Face Forever with grapefruit and peppermint exfoliating face wash. I'm trying to finish this. It won't happen. There are my progress lines, and that's where I'm at now. So I'm about halfway, but I'm not going to hit goal in time for the finale. That's okay. I really don't mind because I really do like this exfoliator a whole lot. I like the way it smells. The particles are the right size, and they are just rough enough without being too rough. So this is a nice product. I'm kind of sad that it's no longer available because I would buy it again if it were. We're going to see this until the end of the project either way. This one hasn't been seen since the intro. It's the Perfectly Posh The Ritual Deep Cleansing and Clarifying Face Mask. I am trying to finish this. I'm not sure that's going to happen or not. I've used it twice and I don't know where I am in this bottle. It's kind of a heavier clay mask, though it's pink, so it really sticks to the sides and I can't tell. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest with you. So I'm using it kind of to use it. I don't really care for it all that much. This is pretty old, I think, so it may not be as good as it once was. But in either case, it's going to be here in the project, so I'll keep using it. I'm still working on my Grace and Stella Spray All Day Rose Spray. There I am now. I do still like this product. It keeps my redness at bay a little bit. Over the summer when I was using it, I had no redness at all in my cheeks, but I do get more whenever the seasons change. So it's no longer completely absent. I do have redness in my cheek area, but it is better than it would be if I weren't using this, as I know from years past. So I am still happy to use it. It'll be a few months yet, but I do think I will finish this. This is a 15-ounce size of the Dr. Jart Skin Barrier Cream with ceramidin. I can't read it very well because I have cut this open. I am so close to done. I will be using this tonight and then it'll be gone and that'll be it. It's okay. I had heard that this was a pretty heavy moisturizer, so I had been waiting until like fall, winter to use it. And it's just average. I kind of wish I had used this in the summer. I am feeling drier than I did before, even when I am using this. So for me, this is a spring-summer moisturizer. So I would buy this possibly then, but it's just average, and I've used moisturizers that I like better. I am still working on my Grande Lash MD Lash Enhancing Serum. This is supposed to be a 1 month supply, but I don't use it every single night. I've only used it 6 times in the last month, apparently. I still want to use it faster than that, but I always got more out of this even when I did use it every night. But I'm still getting product out of here. It's really boring to track because you really can't. There is definitely still fluid in there, and it'll be done when it's done. This is my Perfectly Posh Chilly Out Lip Scrub. I'm still using this once a week, so you really can't see a whole lot of progress. It's still performing fine. It is a sugar scrub, and then I'll rub my lips together and then just leave it on overnight as my overnight lip balm. It is rather hydrating. I do like it. So this is still here. I'll pick up the pace on it when I finish some other lip products that I'm using at night. This particular lip product lives in my purse. It is a promotional lip balm that I got from my former dentist. He's my former dentist because I moved. I did like him. This is what's left. You can't tell because the tube is clear, but that's the top of the packaging right where my nail is. So I am getting there. It works fine. I really don't think these are any different than chapstick at all. So it's fine. It's now at the point where it's windy enough and cool enough that I would prefer a little bit more hydration than your average lip balm, and this really is just an average lip balm. But I'm still using it whenever I'm out on the go, and I am reaching for it a little bit more often now that I'm feeling drier. The last skincare item is my Jack Black Night Mode Lip Treatment. I thought for sure I'd have this done. I have 9 marked uses. I am still able to put my finger in there and get product out of there. You can see it's not empty yet, but I just stick my pinky in there and I've been putting that on my lips at night. Works great, still love it. It's not dried out or anything now that I have this cut open, and I will miss it when it's gone, so I have no problem at all digging it out like that. I originally had 2 fragrances in this project and I have 1 left. It is my Harvey Prince Sincerely. I've only used this 3 times in the last month. You can see my mark and I am a little bit below it, but it's not really worth making a new mark. I do really like this scent. It's more complex than the other Harvey Prince one I had, the Hello, so I do prefer this. I have never had anyone else comment on me or my smell whenever I wear this, but I'm okay with that because I like it enough that I don't care what other people think. The only real comment that I might have gotten is someone once in my vicinity said that they smelled something that smelled new fabric. I don't know how you would get new fabric out of this. To me, it's very floral, but that's also not insulting, so I'm good with that. There were 2 nail products in here as well, but I'm down to 1 of those 2. It's my Seche Clear Crystal Clear Base Coat, and you can see how little of that is in there. This is the only base coat I'm using. I have used it, how many times? 4 times in the last month. So getting there, it used to be very liquidy and you can see now that it's pretty thick, but I still don't have any problem getting it out of here. I have not added thinner or anything like that. So I'm still using it until I can't use it anymore in maybe 2-ish more months. I don't know. We have made it to the makeup. I originally had 20 makeup items in this project. As of last time, I had 16 left and I used 12. The first is my L'Oreal Infallible Foundation in the shade Cool Sand. This is too dark for me, and it has been too dark for me all year long, even in the summer. This was too dark. It did match when I bought it. I used to live in a desert type area. I spent a lot of time outside and I got much darker, whereas it rains more here and I spend more time inside. But I actually did manage to get this open. I pried it open with a screwdriver and then dumped it out so I could franken it with a moisturizer. That way it would match me better as like a tinted moisturizer. And that's what's in here. So this has some left in it. I am wearing it right now. I think this will be gone in 1 max 2 months, and then I'm going to be calling this empty. But this is still in the project because I am still using this Franken with it in it. This is my MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour Extend Eye Base. It's an eye primer. My goal is to use this 50 times. I am not going to finish this in a year. As of last time, I had 29 of those 50 uses, and I used it 5 more times, giving me 34. I have 16 left. I still think that's absolutely achievable in the time left in this project. We'll see how many more months that takes. I do prefer this one under matte eye looks. I'm actually not wearing an eye primer at all today. If I had to guess, I would say that this might take me about 4 more months, which would mean it would roll out at update 11 right before the finale. I'm fine with that as long as I get my 50 uses. I am also trying to finish a cream shadow. This is the Au Naturel cream shadow in the shade Bliss. It's like a pinky type of purple. There it is right there. I previously had 7 uses on it in this project, and I did better. I got 4 uses in the last month, bringing me to 11, so that's not bad given my other track record. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish or not. It's going to be close, but I do need to keep up that pace or increase it if I intend to pull that off. This is creamier than it used to be, so that does mean that it doesn't work as well as a base now. I have used it as a one and done all over, and that works just fine. It is a pretty shade. It gives like a nice sheen. It's close enough to my skin color that it doesn't really stand out all that much, and I'm okay with that on certain days. This is my Mellow Gel Liner in the shade Black. I'm trying to finish this. I've owned this for a long time, and there wasn't a whole lot left in here. There still isn't. I did add some liquid in there so that it would be a little bit easier to use. It was drying out a little bit, so it needed a bit of rehydration. I previously had 11 uses on this in the project, and I used it 4 more times, giving me 15. So that's not too bad. We're going to see if I can use it more. In the cooler, more dramatic type makeup months, I do sometimes use this as a base with a shimmer on top for a really glam look, and I might be doing that a couple of times to try to get more use out of it. I have a pencil form eyeliner. It's the Marcel waterproof eyeliner in the shade Midnight Black. I'm trying to finish this. I don't think I'm going to manage it. I had 10 uses previously. I used it 5 more times, giving me 15. I didn't start using this until a few months into the project, and in those 15 uses, I don't think I've had to sharpen it. So this probably will be a fail, but I will try to make it a bit shorter in time for the finale at the very least. I also included this LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer in an orange shade. My goal is to use this 50 times. I knew I wouldn't realistically finish it, and the 50 use goal is starting to look a little bit unrealistic too. I previously had 19 uses, and I didn't realize until just now that I actually only used this once in the last month for a total of 20. So I still have 30 to go. I absolutely need to do better than that if I intend to use this 50 times. We'll see if I can pick up the pace on it because I need to pick it up a lot. In this project, I do have a set of lashes in this category. These are the Baddington lashes in the style Monroe. I am trying to use these 25 times or until they're just no longer pretty enough to wear. As of last time, I had 16 uses. I've worn them twice more for a total of 18, so I do have 7 to go. I do think I can meet that goal. I actually thought I'd have these rolled out by now. I didn't wear these so much over the summer because it's hot in my bedroom where I keep my makeup, and I just really didn't want to stand there sweating while waiting for the glue to get tacky, so I just would skip this step all the time. So I will try to use these a little bit more, and hopefully I will get 7 uses in the span of 2 more months. We'll see if I can do it. I did, of course, add a mascara to this project. It's the Lancome Lashy Doll, a little trial size of it. I just started using this not too long ago. I previously had 2 uses with this, and I've used it 18 times in the last month. I do not wear mascara when I wear lashes, so the 2 uses on the lashes plus the 18 on the mascara means that I wore makeup 20 times over the last month. I am wearing this mascara now. It's okay. I'm not crazy about the brush. It's not my favorite mascara, so I obviously wouldn't pay Lancome prices for it. I'm glad I got to try it because it satisfied my curiosity, and I do intend to finish it off, but it just won't make my favorite list. I have this Illamasqua Gel Sculpt in the shade Outline that I'm trying to finish. I previously had 13 uses. I did use this a lot before it was in the project. I've used it 3 more in the last month, and that's what it looks like. I do still think I can finish it, and I actually intend to dig this out. I do like it enough that I am willing to do that. Also, this is the only cream contour I currently own, so I would just use the whole thing up. but this is where it is now. I am probably going to finish it. We'll find out when. This is my Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush in the shade Nude Flush. I'm trying to use this 50 times, not finish it. I'm not sure where it is in the bottle because I can't see through it, and it settles, but I don't usually let it, I usually lay it on its side when I store it. I had 36 uses on this previously, and I've used it twice more in the last month for a total of 38. That's kind of disappointing. I thought I would use it more. I do have a cream blush in another project that ends soon, so I have been favoring that over this, but I really think the use on this is going to pick up over the next month. I got a little bit more use out of my Smashbox Cali Contour Palette. I'm trying to use this 50 times. The last update I had 30 uses and I've used it twice more, the second time being today. Right now I am wearing the contour shade and the blush. I do not have a highlighter on my cheeks at all, but I am using this as my brow bone and inner corner highlight. I don't know if you can tell. It is kind of dark for that purpose. I thought I'd experiment. I don't think I'd do it again, but I'm glad I tried it. It's not that the product is anything wrong with it. It's kind of meant to be a mixer with the bronzer to get a glowy bronzer. I just thought I'd try something else. But this is still in the project for another 18 uses, and I will be happy to do that because I do like this palette a lot. This is my Mented Skin Silk Setting Powder in the shade Light Tan. I'm trying to use this 50 times. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it. I previously had 21 uses on this product, and I've only used it twice more, giving me 23. So I need to do better than that. I'm still not at the halfway point, and we're past halfway through the project. I still think it's possible, but I need to do better. This is my Maybelline lip liner in the shade Toast. I discovered as I was filming last time that this was really close. I had actually cut out the footage where I tried to roll it up on camera and it wasn't rolling up, and I was trying to figure out why and then realized it's because I already had it rolled up all the way. I used this one more time, that one time being today, and then I have a gloss over top. But as you can see, it's now completely flat because it's gone. This is a very exciting moment for me because I've never finished a lip liner before, so I'm really excited about this. I don't have very many goals met for this update, but this is very thrilling. So this is now gone out of the project and out of my life. I do have a lip liner that I like more, both in terms of formula and shade, so I'm not going to miss it, and I am glad to throw it away. And the last one is this lip crayon. It is a gold shade, and I have a goal of using this 50 times. I previously had 20 uses on this, and I used it twice more for a total of 22. So again, I need to pick up the pace on it. It's not a flattering shade by itself. I generally top it with a lip gloss, and so that's why I don't reach for it all that much, because it's inconvenient, and if I know my lip gloss is going to wear off and then leave this underneath it, and then I won't like the results. So it's still in the project, and we'll see if I can get another 28 uses. So there is my update. I am only down 2 items, and that brings me to 33 shades of black remaining after I finished the bar of soap and the lip liner. They are both good empties. I just wish there were more of them. For next time, unfortunately, the only one that I'm confident about is the moisturizer. So we'll see if I can do better than 1. That would be very sad. I'd be very upset if this were my only goal met for next time. So wish me luck, good luck with your projects, and I will see you next month. Bye.